Guess where I went?
Where? I can't guess. Totally. Ooh.
Dollar Tree. You knew I went.
I knew.
I always go to the Dollar Tree. And because I went to the Dollar Tree, yes, I purchased some things. So I have, or I should say, we have a brand new Dollar Tree haul for you all today. Hey everybody, it's Shelby with a Chick Plus 3 and
Bill.
So we have a fabulous Dollar Tree haul for you. So I'm really excited to share it. Bill hasn't even seen what is in the bag yet, and I know he loves the Dollar Tree too. So Are you excited?
I am.
All right, so we're going to get right to this Dollar Tree haul. What do you say? Let's go.
Let's go. Before we start, I saw in the comments that Carrie shared a joke.
All right.
All right, and
let's hear it. Let's hear Carrie's joke.
Right. Why don't monsters like ghosts?
I don't know. Why don't monsters like ghosts?
Because they don't like little sheets.
Good one, Carrie. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know if you can add that to your repertoire just yet, because I can picture the grands saying, I don't get it. What do you mean, little sheets?
Yeah, with everyone coming up with jokes now, I had to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
I had to hire professional writers. And they don't work for peanuts, but they do. They're elephants, so.
Oh, he had to get his own in there too. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum, boop. And then what's that? Like a buzzer. Wah. I need to find some sound effects. All right, we are going to jump right into the Dollar Tree haul. Let me grab the bag back again. And I got a lot of exciting stuff and some everyday things. Oh, and actually we got something too that we can taste test. So maybe I'll save that for the end. Are you up for doing a Dollar Tree taste test?
Yeah.
It's something yummy.
Good.
Something new.
Good.
All right.
I've had my dinner. I'm looking for dessert.
All right. We'll do a Dollar Tree taste test too. Okay. So the first thing that I want to share is this.
Oh, there you go.
Look at this. Isn't it adorable? It is a ice tray. I mean, they call it an ice cube tray. It's made out of silicone. I do put these in the dishwasher. They had different styles. This one happens to be penguins because right now one of our grands is just so into penguins. So I thought this would be perfect. And I have used these molds to make chocolate. And, you know, you can see they're pretty deep. So a little tip, though, is when you fill it with chocolate, you only have to go like a third of the way. You know, you just tap it down. And I put these like on a plate or a cookie sheet so that I can keep it nice and level. Fill it with the chocolate, tap it down, get the air bubbles out, and then I honestly put them in my freezer, and then an hour or so later I can just pop them right out. But what I'm saying is if you only fill them like a third of the way, you get a thinner chocolate, and then that is adorable to like stand up on a cupcake, like in the frosting on the top.
Or you do chocolate on the bottom, let it harden, and then go back and put a little bit of white on the top so that when they come out, they're sort of like, you know, decorated by themselves too.
Yeah, you definitely could do that.
And the other thing I was thinking about, last night I was looking up jiggler recipes. That would make a good jiggler mold.
These definitely make jiggler molds. But what I was thinking with the chocolate is when we turn them into chocolates, then giving them to everybody. So make like in the winter we're so into hot chocolate, or I know a lot of people call it hot cocoa. So you could make this little guy and either drop them directly into the hot chocolate, or if you're like me and love the whipped cream on top, the same thing. Just set the little penguin chocolate in the whipped cream. So I got the penguins again because one of our grands is really into penguins. The penguin is suitable for just to meet all winter. So as opposed to getting like the Santa Claus or something like that. So that was the story. This is what the tray looks like.
He's also into dropping stuff in the cocoa now, hot cocoa now. He loves putting in marshmallows and the peeps.
Yeah, because it's like a little experiment you can, drink. But
so he'd love dropping those things in.
It's like food crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah, food crafting. Maybe I can copyright that term.
I think that's already a term.
I'm sure it is. Everything is already something. I don't have much, many new thoughts, I guess. All right, this next thing I got because I love garlands. I love Dollar Tree garlands because the quality, I am not kidding you, is fabulous. And for $1.25, this rivals what Target now sells for $5 and $7.
Wow.
Yes, look at that. And this is the Santa felt garland, so it has 6 Santa Clauses there. Now, obviously, and I'll open it up and give you all a better look. You don't have to use this as a garland. You could cut it apart and you could craft with it. But what I like is, sometimes like less expensive Santa Claus items, the Santa can have like almost what I call a creepy vibe. You know what I mean? Like and so I like that he looks jolly, he looks cute, no creepiness to me.
Yeah. Package decorations, package toys.
Yes, definitely.
Hang them on the tree, whatever.
Definitely, because where they're made from felt, they would be perfect to take a marker and personalize
And that's
them.
stiff. That's a stiff type of felt, so it's not going to wobble.
Yes, look at this. I mean, oops, here we got it. You take that end backwards. Right. I mean, how stinking sweet
what is that?
Is it?
That's at least 2 feet long.
How cute is that? And now I'm just realizing I should have gotten 2 because where I love to display things like this is in a window. Like, those little... what do you call those? Like the little metal locks on your window?
Oh, yeah.
You just hang, it's got the loop already there, so you just hang it and hang it.
The locks, yeah.
And there you go, And then do a garland of the Christmas cards that you receive.
Did they have another character, like a Rudolph or an elf?
They did.
Because you can do one Santa Claus, one elf.
They did, and I have some of these from, I don't have the Santa because I never saw the Santa last year at my Dollar Tree, but I have some other Christmas felt garlands that I got at the Dollar Tree last year. I want to say I have one that is holly, maybe like a snowman. I don't know.
So if you want to decorate an arch, get 2 of them.
Yeah.
Or 1 per window, get 2 of them. If you have a double hung window.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like Bill said, I mean, you could just turn this into 6 Christmas ornaments, 6 gift tags. Just so adorable.
Yeah, really nice. I mean, it's felty, but it's not floppy. It's not going to curl up on you.
No, really nice quality. And again, all of the felt garlands at Target now are $3 and up. So $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, definitely worth it. That's what I think. All right, now, I guess we'll just go along with some of the Christmas stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Now, these they had last year.
I remember them, yeah.
But I never found them. My friend Mary Ann, actually, I think it was her husband. Yeah, you did. You are right.
Oh, they mailed them to you.
Yes. Okay. Mary Ann, I think actually her husband found them, and he knew that both Mary Ann and I would go berserk for them, so he thought of me and got me a set too. And they're the little mini spatulas. How cute. This one has the gingerbread, and again, gingerbread is like all the rage this year. So
I just saw something. If you turn a gingerbread cookie cutter upside down, you can make them into a Rudolph.
Very clever, Bill.
It's just the way you decorate it.
There you go. Yeah. You're right. It would be like there's the little antlers, the ears. You'd put the nose down there. Well, is that clever or
I'm just not
what?
a good-looking face.
Really good crafting tip.
I can read and steal other people's ideas. Copy them. Do an impression of them.
Yeah. And then this one here says, have a cozy, comfy Christmas with the hot cocoa, the little peppermint candy canes. So these are really nice. And for $1.25, I don't know. They probably, I was trying to see, would recommend not to put them in the dishwasher. But I got to tell you, as Bill just said, I have these from last year. And yeah, they're a little bit faded because they went in the dishwasher. But the design didn't wipe off. Like if any of you guys watched my Halloween video for a party, I used the Boo spatula from Target one time, and when it got wet,
it smeared,
all
it ran.
like the ink like started smearing off. So granted, it was just $1, but still, you know, so that one I guess could only be a cute spatula. So not only is it a cute display item, but you literally can use them because the little print there is, you know, not wiping off when it gets wet.
Can you use those to frost muffins, cupcakes, or brownies?
For sure, for sure. Like if you do any type of like cookie decorating party, how sweet would it be to put these out? And what I just thought is that like your friends could take these home. Like you could kind of make a little place setting with it. They're like, so they decorate their sugar cookies. They bring home their sugar cookies. Maybe pick up one of the cute ceramic plates at the Dollar Tree. So they all get to take home the plate, couple of cookies, and their own little spatula. That'd be kind of fun, you know?
Well, you mention it, that's all I want to do.
I know it. Well, we got plenty of time.
I'm ready for Christmas.
All right.
What's next?
All right. Next is this. Now, this is Christmas in a way, even though, you know. So, and I'll tell you, I have stories about everything. But so let me show you all. This is a Star Wars Colortivity. So it's a coloring book. It says Trooping Through the Snow, and it has snowflakes on it. All the characters are wintry looking. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, on the back too is really nice too.
Yes, on the back it has gift tags.
Gift tags, yeah.
So what is really cool is inside all of the pictures and the little puzzles. Do you see R2-D2 has reindeer antlers on? There's snowflakes. So they actually did the effort of making all the pictures winter themed. And we opened up some other coloring books that had winter or Christmas covers, and inside it was just the same inside that they sell all the time. Yeah. So I really liked
Wookie.
the
Have yourself
fact,
a Wookie.
yes, that this one, the cover totally fit, that it's actually a holiday themed, you know, activity and coloring book. Puzzles, dot to dots, how many snowflakes do you count? So I thought that was really fun. Star Wars, Dreamtivity, Printers Row Publishing, made in the USA, so distributed by Reader Link Distribution, and it's licensed Disney, so 2022 Lucasfilm Disney. So this is a brand name product.
Yep.
So I thought that was a really cool find. Yeah, I thought that was an awesome find. Ready for the next thing?
I'm always ready for the next thing.
This is fabulous. I cannot believe I found it, and it was the only one.
Is this the next best thing, next great thing, as they say?
I think a lot of people are going to think
All
that.
right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. Look at this.
Look
at this gingerbread house.
Yeah.
Now, I looked it over and I thought to myself, I mean, guys, this was literally the only one that was on the shelf. And so I was like, well, did somebody leave it behind because it had a defect? But I don't see any chips or cracks in it. You know, maybe some others were painted better, but I thought this one looked good. And I thought worst case scenario, if for some reason it needed a little bit better paint job, I could just spruce it up if I wanted
I'm telling
to.
you, it's very deceptive. Sitting next to her, it looks ceramic to me. I had to keep touching it to make sure what it was made out of. It's plastic, so we don't have to worry about it shattering.
Yeah,
But
I
it
guess
looks very much
like
ceramic.
It's like they're weird, like plastic resin. Hear that?
Yeah.
Like plasticky, resiny
Yeah.
stuff. I don't really know. And this is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I was going to tell everybody, because the other day, Bill, remember we hauled the Cobblestone Village gingerbread house?
Yeah.
Those are plastic and they light. This doesn't light. But just so that you know, guys, where to look at your Dollar Tree, do you see the bottom there? This is Fairy Garden Winter Village. So they did not have these items any place near the Cobblestone Corners Christmas display. These things were in their own little display. They have, like, you know how in the summer you can get the packages of like the gnomes and the little fairies with the wings that come 3 in a pack, the little accessories, and they'll have like the little houses, all that type of stuff. So obviously there is, because this says right on it, winter. So there's a winter collection out there. So if anybody has found more pieces, I'd love to hear about it. But I was pretty excited to score the gingerbread house.
Yeah. And if you're as old as I am, you're going to remember the old Italian nativity sets. Same type of feel, same type of material.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
So nothing's going to happen to this baby if the kids happen to knock it off a shelf.
Yeah, I really wouldn't think so either. So I was super excited to find that. Next we have these. In fact, you love these, so if you want to, hope ours is popping open. Yeah. If you want to share that, I picked those up for you.
Yeah, thank you. I like these. I like to take them with me. If you're like me and you sugar gets all messed up in the morning, about 10 o'clock you need something. Mm-hmm. I keep these in the car now, and I replace them as needed. 9 grams of whole grain. They're only 100 calories per package, and you get 2 decent-sized cookies in each package.
Yeah.
Yeah, and low sodium.
They're thin, but they're tasty. And what I've discovered is, like, this particular one is blueberry. And how they show you on the picture there with, like, the little flecks, like, kind of chunks. They're more than, like, flecks. They're nice little bits of flavor.
I have a number of them that produce different flavors. Mm-hmm. All very good, all very satisfying, especially with, the 9 grams. That's what's going to fill you up.
Yeah.
And this I like because technically there's only 2 grams of added sugar. I'm still trying to keep to under 50 grams of added sugar. Mm-hmm. The other products were extra gram of sugar. So it's like 1 gram of extra sugar a cookie. So I figured I could afford that.
And now, this is a So Bisque product from India, so I know we share a lot of So Bisque products, and sometimes I tell you guys, oh, we didn't like it. Like, for example, I think it was just probably a couple of weeks ago, I know it was during Vlogtober, I shared the chocolate chip little mini cookies by So Bisque. Now, guys, I mean, I finished that whole box, and they kind of grew on me a little bit. They just tasted more like graham crackery things, like little kids wouldn't like them. They weren't sweet. So, but as I say, they grew on me. I ate them all. I wasn't going to waste the $1.25. But so some So Bisque products can be hit or miss, but definitely these breakfast biscuits, yeah. I would agree. I would say these are definitely a hit.
And they're all individually wrapped, and you can stick them in a pocket. They're very light, or a purse. However you go out, and you're always going to have something in case you start feeling like, exactly. I got to eat something, or I'm going to have to sit down.
What he calls the hungry horrors.
The hungry horrors, yeah.
Yes, yeah, so definitely. All right, so next we have a couple of, like, everyday staples, and then we're going to do the brand new food find and a taste test of it.
Nice.
All right, so this first thing, this is a must-have in our household, and it is Buy Sure Fresh, and you get 16 in here, guys, and they are the I mean, the name brand is called Ziploc, so they just call these resealable storage bags, but they have that double seal. We use a lot of these 16 bags. I think that's a great deal.
It is.
So I grabbed that. And then the other thing we always use, I use them here at home. We use them at work, in the car. And this is by Good and Clean. It's the disinfectant wipes. And you get 25% more wipes in here. So you guys know I love my bonus packaging. So instead of 24 wipes, I got 30. So I thought 30 disinfectant wipes for $1.25. And I mean, you know, they're not huge sheets of wipes, but they certainly work really well for doing, you know, the doorknobs, your phone.
Yeah, I was going to say, flu season is here. Wipe everything down.
Yeah, I like to keep these in the car because the same thing. Things you don't always think about wiping down, like your steering wheel. Like when we have to bring the car to get serviced, and
someone's been driving
somebody else has been driving it and stuff. And I figure you know, whatever, the people changing your oil or coming into contact with like 100 people a day or something, and I do not want any more flus or colds. That's for sure. Yeah. Even though I get my flu shot, I know you do too.
Yeah, it's gonna save your life. It's not gonna prevent you from getting these things. So just disinfect everything, especially if you have well, I was gonna say strangers, but even if you know family members have been sniffling.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be strangers. And if any kids that come into your household like here, man, once the kids start school, stuff just runs wild.
They bring everything home.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. It's always been that way. But so in any case, we grabbed that. But now on to something very fun. Okay. All right, this is a brand new find, or I have literally never seen this before. I don't even know what to expect. It's by Getz's or Goats's Caramel Creams, but look at this with Oreo. Ooh. I've never seen such a thing. It says it's a chewy caramel and cream with Oreo cookie pieces.
You know the bullseyes, the caramel bullseyes? Mm-hmm. I bet you that's an Oreo bullseye.
All right, so we're going to have to taste this.
The bullseyes are my favorite.
So, Getz's Candy is out of Baltimore, Maryland.
Maryland, yeah.
Caramel Creams, their logo. So you're right. I wonder if Getz's makes those bullseye ones. I don't know. We're going to have to try them.
And you can get those bullseyes, those caramel creams, at the Dollar Tree.
3.2 ounces, it says, and approximately 9 pieces in the bag.
What's the additional sugar? Hit it. Hit me with it.
10 grams.
For how many pieces?
3. Can you eat a whole piece on your own?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so this is what they look like.
Yeah, these are definitely bullseyes.
They feel just like that.
Yeah, I was going to say the packaging.
So you have 1.
Yeah.
Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they were accurate on their packaging. Yeah. 9 pieces.
So this is what, like 3 grams, a little more than 3 grams of additional sugar if you're counting.
Let's give it the smell test. Smells like the bullseye.
Feels like one too.
Chocolatey.
For some reason, I think this is bigger than a bullseye. Smells like an Oreo cookie. Mm-hmm. It's a bullseye.
It is. So tell me.
It's a little bit chocolate.
Where are the Oreo cookie pieces?
They have pieces in them? Mm-hmm. I don't have any pieces in mine. I don't mind it.
Made with Oreo cookie pieces.
I'm getting sort of it definitely tastes like a regular bullseye, but I'm getting sort of a chewy fudge, a chewy brownie type of flavor. I like them. Mm-hmm. Do I think they taste like an Oreo? Not so much, but I like them. I'd buy them. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I'm getting more brownie out of it.
I am not tasting Oreo.
But the center is definitely bullseye cream.
If I didn't see this, like in a blindfolded taste test,
You would think you
I
just
think
went
I was
regular.
eating a bullseye.
Yeah. But there's a little bit at the end that tells you it's like a brownie. I like them.
I do too.
Don't expect an Oreo, but you're going to be pleased with them.
A lot of chewing, you get a lot of satisfaction.
Yeah, and if you can get
For one piece.
3 for a serving, how much? 140 calories for 3. If you have the hungry horrors and you want something, these are very nice.
Yeah, so basically like 45 calories a piece. If you eat one. So there you go. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All right, well, while Bill finishes chewing, I thought I was done eating so that I could get my words out. We have friend mail opening coming up next, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, we have some friend mail to share, which thank you very much, because you went to the post office and picked it up today.
Yeah, the guy behind the counter thinks I'm a Shelby.
Hey, that's all right, right? So here's a card from Kay. Now I'm guessing because it's purple, there's a good chance that it is Halloween. And I see Kay mailed it well before Halloween, but the Postal Service has been a little bit slow lately.
Yeah, the donkey's sick.
Look at that.
Ooh, that is cute.
Oh, how sweet. That looks like me, you, and our grand. All right.
It does.
How adorable is this card? Dear Shelby and Bill, may you receive lots of treats and little tricks. Happy Halloween. Thank you so much, Kay. And we did. We had a wonderful Halloween. So I know we shared our Mimi and Billy's Halloween extravaganza. I know, Kay, that you were able to watch it. So if anybody missed it, it is in the playlist if you go to the description box of our videos. But in any case, that is an absolutely precious card. I'm going to set it out so I can enjoy it. And then I like to save my cards so next year I can use them in my decor. And now we have another piece of friend mail here. This came all the way from Louisiana.
Louisiana.
We'll start with the card.
Ooh, nice card.
How sweet.
Nicely
with the
decorated.
Little pumpkin. I know, everybody puts such detail. Beautiful. Oh, look at it. It gets so dark when I do that. Beautiful card. Thank you so much, Monique. My daughter Clara and I recently did some crafting, and you made me a few decorations for fall and Halloween. Wow. Ooh, you know I love my fall and Halloween decorations, and homemade is the best. Again, wrapped. Look at how nice.
Oh, look at
Even the stickers on it. I know, everybody does such a nice job. And where it was in bubble wrap, I'm going to take very special care in opening it. Either Monique or Clara likes to use a lot of tape.
You do too.
I know.
No, I do. You should see my
both
Christmas
do.
presents. Yeah. You think I should just shrink wrap them, all the tape I use?
That was like my MO growing up in my family. Everybody knew it, like the gift was from me if it had a ton of tape. Wow, you're not kidding. Look at that. Clara's name is on the back. That is gorgeous. It is so adorable. Thank you. And there's more. Look at
Buffalo
this.
check. Look at that.
Yes. Wow. And this Monique did. And I absolutely love that you both signed your work because that's very important to me. I always tell people, please, please sign your work. It's just, you know, now year after year, I'll be able to pull these out. And it says Clara and Monique 2022. Ooh, and then look at this.
Oh, look at that. What?
Oh, I love acorns. Another one from Monique. These are so beautiful. So clever, let me tell you. I think I may just have to, I was going to say steal your idea, but I suppose
Copy.
a nicer word is copy, right? Because copying is like the highest form of flattery, they say. I absolutely love these ornaments. Again, thank you so much. Well, I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of it with us. I know we covered a lot. Dollar Tree hauls, friend mail, taste testing, bad dad jokes.
How about a bonus bad dad joke?
All right, go for it.
All right. What do you call a Frenchman being mauled by a lion?
I don't know. What do you call a Frenchman being mauled by a lion?
Claude.
Good
thing bonus jokes are free.
We'll be back tomorrow. Remember, my friends, until then, please be well.
Be well.